Okay, hi guys. Hi guys. All right. Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me? All right. I see some familiar face here. Hi Sachit. Hi Tony. Hi Siva Kumar. Hi Leander. Hi Tony. Tony is walking while Tony is watching this while walking. All right. Be safe, Tony. So hi Andy. Hi Kara. Hi Craig Lee. So guys, can you guys hear my voice? If you can hear me, give me a yes, please. Yes, if you can hear me, give me a yes, please. Hi, Xavier. Hi. It's good to see you guys every week. All right. Let me share one of my tab here. Okay. Okay. Thank you for responding. Thank you for responding. So last week market was pretty on some sort of reversal. So I will explain it later on. And this week market will be a little bit boring. And yes, hi Amal. Oh, we have friends from Turkey. Hi. Thank you for having your time with us. All right. So for your information, we are going to do this weekly live market analysis on every Sunday at this hour. So make sure that you guys spare some time with me here so to get some trading ideas. All right, so last week was quite a pretty interesting week. So the market was mostly in a reversal trend, and most of the trades didn't go as what per as per our forecast. But it's okay because this is the real fact for trading. All right, we cannot expect that market to every time market to go following our direction. So what we are doing is that we trade on what market shows us. All right. Okay, I'm going to share my screen now. So you guys see my screen? If you can see my screen, give me a yes, please. If you can see my screen, give me a yes, please. All right. Okay. Okay, if you can see my screen, give me a yes. I'm going to start. Okay, I'm going to start soon. Okay, good. Thank you for responding. All right. I'm going to start soon. Okay. So last week we see some kind of reversal trend on the market, especially for the dollar pair. All right. So guys, give me some likes, give me some share this to your friends, share this to your wall. Okay. All right. So today I'm going to start about for today I'm going to start a bit earlier for 5 minutes earlier here. All right. So let us start with this euro dollar pair. Okay. For euro dollar pair, last week the market is at somewhere here. All right. Let us draw out the SNR zone. Okay, so last week we are having the market somewhere at here, and this resistance did not hold. Okay, if you are with me on last week, we did mention that on the H4 chart, market is in a very clear. What we have here is that market is in a very clear sideways movement, and we only trade whenever this sideways structure is broken up. If the structure is broken upwards, then we trade when market retrace back for a buy trade, and if the sideways structure was broken down, we are going to look for a sell trade. All right. So on last week, we can see that the market has actually broken up. We can see that the market has actually broken out and is going to retest the next level of resistance. So the market is currently at here. And I'm expecting that the market is going to retest the highest level here, meaning that the previous daily high here. Okay, so this week we're going to look for buy direction here, as long as the market keeps on creating a lower low and also lower high, meaning that okay, when a resistance level is broken, market is going to look for another resistance level. All right, market after retest, market is going to look for another resistance level. So let's say let's see whether this level holds or not. Okay, so when am I going to sell? Okay, because many people might ask that, okay, is it a very good time to look for a sell? Because I see that market is also at somewhere at the resistance here. This is also some sort of a valid resistance level here. Okay, I think I have repeated this for many times. Do not ever sell when market reach the resistance level. Okay, what we do on this level is that we wait for market to give us some kind of confirmation. So what kind of confirmation are we looking at? Okay, so in order for you to sell this pair, we need to wait for some reversal pattern. So the most common reversal pattern are double top, and then we only look for sell trade here. The other one is something like a head and shoulder. Okay, or we can wait for a downwards trend pattern, meaning that we have market at least to show us two lower low, and then only we look for a sell trade. So unless, but most likely market needs some time to develop this. So most likely we will see some kind of correction, and we wait for the another buy signal for us to continue to look for a buy trade. This is my call for euro dollar. Okay, because we can see that the daily is quite strong, and I'm expecting the market to target the previous high level here. So this is for euro dollar. So for the pound dollar, all right. So the pound dollar for last week, we were looking for sell trade, but this doesn't work out, and market just turns into a reversal. Market just turned into a bullish reversal. Okay, so let us do a very quick recap on last week. Last week, why we forecast, meaning why are we looking on a sell trade? So if we draw out the SNR on this daily time frame, so on last week, we are somewhere at here. All right, let me do some replay. So on last week, we are somewhere around here. So we are expecting market has done the retest, and this is a double top breakout retest, and we are expecting that market to create a new low from this low and to retest this specific level of support. So this is the ideal breakout. Okay, so this is the ideal breakout. But look at what market did was boom, meaning that at this level there are still a lot of buyers here, meaning that there were a very strong buy momentums at this level that preventing market to continue to head downwards, and market just retest this level of support. So on the first retest, we can see the market was being rejected, and on the second retest, what we see was a very strong bullish engulfing candle. And if we combine these three candles, this is also a morning star pattern. So a morning star pattern is a very significant trend reversal pattern. Okay, so let us see what we can see on H4. So on the H4 chart, what we can see is that if we zoom in on the H4 chart, what we can see is that on H4 chart, there is also a reversal pattern, a head and shoulder pattern, and market just break out, retrace, and continue to move up. So for this week, I'm going to look for buy setups for this pound dollar, and my target for market to retest is at this level. All right, I'm targeting market to retest this level, right? With a very with a stop loss just either here or either here. All right. This is my forecast for the pound dollar. Okay. So when am I going to look for sell trade? The same answer again. We can see that the market is keep on building up. We can see that the market is keep on building up. Okay. So in order for us to look for a sell trade, we need to wait market to break and create a lower low, and also a lower high. And the time when we entry is that when market retest here, and then only we can go for a valid sell trade. So unless not unless, otherwise we are going to only look for a buy trade. We follow what market shows us. Okay, so this is for euro dollar. Okay, let us look on the next one. Okay, Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar market, I believe the market has been in this daily resistance level for quite some time. And there are two types of trading that you can do. So on H4, we can see the market has been slowing down. Market is slowing down because this is a very important level to look for. And I would not suggest you to continue to look for buy trade, although we have seems like there is a very strong bullish momentum, but I'm not suggesting that you're going to look for a buy trade. So what we do is that we wait for a sell momentum to come in. What I mean by sell momentum, meaning that on H4 chart, we can either wait for something like a double top or a head and shoulder pattern for us to come in and for us to trade on the trend reversal, because if market is going to do a pullback, let's say market is going to pull back until Fibonacci 50%. What we can do is that we trade on the reversal pattern. We have about 1 to 2.6 or 1 to 2 risk and reward ratio for this pair. So what I will be waiting for this week is that I will be waiting for a sell reversal setup, meaning that a buy reversal setup or a sell setup for this pair, for this Aussie dollar pair. Okay. Okay, let us move to the yen pair, pound yen. Okay, the pound yen is pretty similar with what the pound dollar does. Okay, so at here, the same thing that we see again. Okay, what I have just mentioned on the pound dollar. So this is the daily level that we are looking on last week, and we see that the first retest market drop, the second retest market drop lesser, and on the third retest market engulfed with a very strong bullish momentum, or we can say that the market retest this specific resistance zone with a very strong bullish candlestick. So on H4 chart, what we can see is that market has back to this zone. And again, we have 3 consecutive bullish candlestick pattern here. So what I'm expecting is that market is likely to retest back this level of resistance at here. All right, so and we have about 300 pips. So on this week, I will be looking for buy setup for this pound dollar. Sorry, for this pound yen as well. And if we look on this 4-hour chart, we can see that market has done a very nice continuation pattern. We have first impulsive buy movement, correction, second impulse, and then market is back into a sideways condition at here. And we have a sideways breakout at this candle. And if we look on this sideways structure, what we can see is that this is also actually a double bottom. So a double bottom meaning that the sell trend is not able to continue and is likely to reverse back to a buy trend. So what we do is that we wait for the market to retest this level, and we can go for a buy trade with target profit about here. All right, is about 134.5. It's about 150 pips. Okay, so for this pair, I'm going to look for a buy for this pound yen. Okay, look next. So for this dollar yen is quite, the market chart pattern is quite similar to what the pound yen does. Okay, if you look on the H4, you can see that market is keep on building up, and we have a false breakout here. There's a false break here. There's a false break here, and market just back to this specific market just back to this and stays above this support structure. So if we look on the overall structure, what we can see is that on this structure is that market is actually again going to retest this level of resistance. Okay. So another thing that we need to be careful when trading is that we do not expect market to break the resistance zone. What we do is that we wait for market to break out. Okay. So what if this resistance zone was broken out? So the next resistance zone that market going to retest will be somewhere around here. Will be somewhere around here. All right. This is a first retest zone. And if this zone was broken, and here will be the second retest zone. Okay. So what we do is that we wait for market to break out, we test, and then we enter. Okay. And it's also possible for market to retest or to pull back further and only break out. And this forms an inverted head and shoulder. All right. So what we do is that we only place our entry at here. Okay. We place our entry at this level. This level, not this level. We place our entry at this level after we see a successfully breakout. Okay. So for this Euro Yen pair on daily chart, what we can see is that this previous resistance level was broken, and market is likely to retest this level. Okay. And if we go to H4 chart, we can further refine this area. It's somewhere around here. Okay, I would not suggest you to look for a buy trade, because when we are looking for a buy trade, we need to ask ourselves, where would be our stop loss? Okay, let's say if we go for a buy trade and take profit level at here. So if we base on the market, this H4 structure, that, okay, the nearest support level is about here. And if we put our stop loss here, we have about 1-to-1 ratio. But what if we move our stop loss to a stronger support zone that, okay, is somewhere around here? This is the stronger support zone. All right, has been tested for multiple times. And if we put our stop here, we can see that the risk and reward ratio is less than 1-to-1. So this trade is not making any sense to me. All right, there is no worth for you to risk to have a risk higher than your reward. So for this Euro Yen pair, I will wait for market to retest this level. So if I see a very good buy confirmation here, I will only go for a buy trade. And if I see a sell call here, I can wait for a sell trade at this level. So for this Euro Yen pair, this week I will not going to have any trade unless I see a very good signal at this specific resistance zone. Okay, let's look on this dollar Canadian pair. So on this dollar Canadian pair, last week we are waiting for a breakout here and look for a buy trade. All right. And on H4 chart, there is also a false signal for a buy trade here. Okay, there is also a false signal here because this is the support zone that we have seen. This is a support zone, and we have a triple bottom pattern here and a breakout, and also something like a triple bottom or a head and shoulder. But market just got rejected after we test this specific resistance area. All right, we are expecting market to do a pullback and continue to go up, but market just break this level of support structure, and on this week we can continue to look for a sell trade. We just follow what market shows us at this area. All right, we wait for a pullback and wait for a sell signal and continue to short this pair. And if we look on a daily chart, where is the nearest support? Market is likely to retest the next support level, the very obvious support level at here. All right, unless market shows us another reversal signals like double bottom, and then only we exit our trade. Okay, and for gold, because of what is happening on the US and also Hong Kong, for gold, for this gold, technically or fundamentally will still be a long, will still be in a buy trend, bias to buy. Okay, the problem is when should we buy? Okay, because this pair has a very high momentum, is quite volatile. So the problem is when should we buy? Okay, if we are drawing the recent high and low of this market, we can see that the current market price is somewhere at the middle, meaning that the market can either go both way. So what is the safest way for us to trade this gold? Okay, if we base on this recent market highs and low, market is still in the middle. So what is the safest way? Okay, the safest way for us to trade this gold is that we wait for market to retest, meaning that we have a breakout and retest. So we can see that market has already break out from this level of support here. This is the level of support that we can see. Okay, and for me, the safest area for market to retest is somewhere at here. This is also a demand zone. If you have attended my webinar or live session with the supply and demand, so this is also one of the strongest demand zone that has not been tested for the second time, because we see that the market has rallied up. So we can wait for market to retest this area, and we only look for a buy signal or buy trade and take profit at this previous high. So this is the way for us to always minimize our risk. So the risk here will be around 130 pips, and the reward is about 590 pips. So we can have 1 to 4 or 1 to 3 trade on this pair. So one of the reasons that why our traders has keep on losing money is that they are not willing to wait for the best zone to trade. So they are always trading somewhere in the middle. So somewhere like here. All right, they are always trading in the middle. So when trading in the middle, market can go either way. So when you see your trade is floating in a negative condition, you just cut your trade. So the moment you cut your trade, market will just turn around and go with your initially direction. Okay, so in order for you to avoid this kind of scenario happen, is that you just put a pending order and you set your stop loss. Okay, so the last pair for tonight will be on this Euro Aussie. Okay, Euro Aussie, we can see that last week we are looking for a sell trade. Okay, last week we are looking for a sell trade over here at this candle. because although that market is in daily support zone, oh sorry, I did not draw out the support zone. Okay, although market is in this daily support zone, but on H4, in order for me to trade the counter trend basis, is that I need market to give me a reversal signal. So I repeat this again. What I mean by reversal signal or reversal pattern is that I need market to show me a double bottom. So okay, many people you might be asking, this is also a possible head and shoulder or double bottom or even triple bottom. But for me, in order to be considered as a reversal pattern, is that I need this structure to be broken up, and then only I will be entering my trade. Else, this might be just another sideways movement and trend continuation pattern. So always wait market to show you a breakout and retest before you enter any trade. Okay, but okay, so on this week we can see that here there is a very strong bullish engulfing candle here, and we can see that market has started to create a new higher low and also new higher high. So on the daily chart, we can also see that market has retested this support zone and bounce up. So what we do on H4 chart is that we can wait for market to do a pullback further and wait for a buy signal here. And I will just set my target profit about this level, because this level market has not tested yet. This resistance level market has not tested. So we have another 1-to-2 entry, 1-to-2 risk and reward ratio for this Euro Aussie pair. Okay, so that's all for tonight. You guys have any questions, you can just put on the comment section below. I will be going through them. And also one more thing for next week, we are going to have a free class for those who are interested to know that what is forex trading, how forex trading works, and how to identify your entry setups and how to do a proper trade planning. All right, what you need to do is that you can just go to this website. Okay, you can just go to this website and just put on your emails, and you'll be getting the link to my free class. All right. All right. This I'll be copying this in the comment section below. Okay. All right. We're back to the trading chart. Okay. So all right. EJ, I think I have mentioned just now. What you can do is that you can just back to the you can watch the replay later on. All right. Okay. X silver. I don't really trade commodities. All right. Okay. So silver last week we are looking for a sell trade, but market shows us a reversal pattern here. This is what I can see, and there is a successful breakout and retest. Okay, so if we look on the daily chart, overall on the daily chart, there is the nearest resistance level is at here. So there is a very high potential for market to retest this level as well. So if we draw on this H4 chart, the most recent high and low, what we can do is that we can wait for market to pull back and go for a buy trade and set your target TP to this daily to this level on daily. All right. And here. Okay. Do you trade volatility indices? No, we are mostly trading with currency pair. All right. Okay, many people might think that trading commodities and indices can bring you a very good reward or a very good money, but you need to bear in mind that if that pair can make you or let's say if that pair can brings you 1,000 US dollar in one single trade, the pair can also let you to lose 1,000 US dollar in that single trade. So for me, I prefer to do things in a stable way and long run. All right. So I will just stick with this currency pair, and also the currency pairs market movement works better with my technical analysis and also my entry setups. All right. So thank you guys for tonight. So if you guys want to join my free class, please go to the link that I have just shared just now. All right, go to this link and to put in your email to register for the free class. All right, so I will see you guys on next week. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. All right. Okay. Siva Kumar says that looks very easy. You analysis but when you do okay. The only key there's no shortcut in trading. So what you need to do is that you need to see more charts. You need to do more back tests, and you need to practice more. So you can always practice with this trading view because there is a replay tool here for you to do practice. So you can just draw your analysis, or you can just put on your buy trades or sell trade here, and then you can just press out the candle one by one. So this is the reason why I switch from MT4 or MT5 to this trading view. All right, it's a very good investment for this trading view and quite convenient as well. All right, so guys, thank you for having me tonight. All right, have a good trading week, and I will see you guys again on next week. Thank you.